My name is Kathy Kartchner, and I'm a nurse practitioner. That's what I do here in Juneau. I work in two different arenas. I work in the emergency department as a nurse practitioner. I work for Juneau Emergency Medical Associates, a great group of docs that work with the hospital. And then we started a business, Blue Muscle Aesthetics, about 2 years ago with my business partner, Rebecca Young. When I first came to Juneau, I started going to the show, like a lot of people, because it just fascinates me what other people come up with. And I sat in the audience for probably 3 or 4 years thinking, that is so amazing. And then I had this idea in my head the first year that I did it. My son drinks an incredible amount of milk, and every time I would go recycle my milk cartons, I would think, I should do something with these milk cartons. And finally, I'm like, I'm going to make something. When I did the milk jug dress, I wanted it to sound like something. I know that sounds strange, but I wanted it to make this swooshing sound because the way that plastic rubs together, I thought was just super cool. Everyone loved the way the milkmaid dress moved, and so I thought the muscle dress would move really well, but once I got down to how it was all going to come together, I couldn't really make that happen. So it sounded sort of like a giant wind chime when you jumped up and down with it. If you go out and look at the beach, you'll see our beach is just entirely mussels all winter long. So that was, part of it as I looked at mussels all the time. And then, so you had to pick each one up, and I kind of made them all a certain size-ish, and then I had to clean them all. I scrubbed them all. I put them in a little bit of bleach water for a day or two, and then I scrubbed them all so they wouldn't smell. That was the big deal. And then I drilled a hole through every mussel, and then dipped them in lacquer and let them all dry. And then I had to make a dress, and then I had to attach them to the dress. So it was like a step-by-step for each mussel, which there were thousands of them. It took me, I worked on it for months, 3 months. I totally love taking something that is whatever, you use it every day for whatever you use it for, and then using it into some entirely different fashion that is either completely unrecognizable or is interesting. So this year is very different for me because I have a dress that I'm not using something that already exists. And that's actually a little bit hard for me. I have always wanted to use something that is already here in some other fashion. I usually model my dresses, so this year I'm not modeling for the first time. I got models partially because I have more than one dress, but because I find that part really scary. I wanted to have kind of two opposing dresses, and so one was pretty opposite of the other dress. It's not really going to turn out quite like that because I've run out of time. And I was hoping to have a third dress that sort of combined those two into one piece. I might make a whole new dress between now and next week. I'll get back to you on that one.